Hello friends, my name is Habib. Today we are going to learn how to create a beautiful calendar in HTML and Sass. Before you watch this video, make sure that you have watched my Introduction to HTML or Introduction to Sass video, or at least just make sure you have a basic knowledge of HTML and Sass. So anyways, to continue, open your browser and VS Code. And in VS Code, click on File, Open Folder, go to Documents, create a new folder, and name it Calendar. Create and then open, because what we want to make is a calendar. I'm sure you would have already known that by now. So anyways, then create an index.html file. With another very important thing, a folder named Sass, and the most important of all, the index.scss file. Now that we've created those two things, go to your terminal and cd into Sass. Sass, and then Sass, and then write Sass watch index.scss index.css. It is going to compile the index.scss file into index.css files. First of all, in the HTML file, write HTML5, and then create a link with an rel of style sheets, an href of sass/index.css. Then copy its path, paste it into our browser, and then it's time to get coding. Create a div with a class of C, because that's short and nobody doesn't like short. Then create a table with a caption which we're going to write nothing in it for reasons. Anyways, you don't have to include this caption, but just include it for good measures. But anyways, I'm going to write November 2022 on the h2 tag, and then I'll create a h1 tag that says calendar using HTML and Sass. I renamed this document from a boring old document to a calendar. Boring old text. Now that we've created some boring old text, it's time to create a boring old t-head. Use boring old th that will represent months, but to represent days of the week. Now, if you know the days of the week, you know that it starts with Sunday, and then Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday, and lastly Saturday, because everyone knows that's just how the days of the week grow. Anyways, we're going to create a tr with a td inside of it. Now the first multiple TDs are going to have nothing in them, To be exact, the first 5 TDs will have nothing then. So yeah, keep spamming that TD button. And the last 2 TDs will have 1, 2. And then copy this entire line of code and paste it right here, or else write it manually if you don't want to do that. So anyways, and then write a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9 again, but this time a 10, an 11, a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nobody needs you, number 2. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now no one needs you, number 1. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now in this last one, normally I would write 31, but November only has 30 days, so I'm just going to leave this blank. If the month you're currently in has 31 days, then put this. But if it's something like February, which only has 28 days, then remove the 31, the 30, and the 29. But since I'm in November, I'm going to add those back in. So for this one, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyways, save and reload. A beautiful calendar of beautiful numbers. But is it really a beautiful calendar of beautiful numbers? So, anyways, now it's time to style this calendar. Now write Google Fonts Rubik Bubbles a bunch of bubbles. So anyways, go down to regular 400 and you should see a plus button. If there's a plus button, then click it, because you're going to need it. But if there's a minus button, then don't click it, because that means you've already selected the fonts. And I've selected the fonts, judging by all these millions of fonts here. So anyways, if you only selected like 1 or 2 fonts, then it should be much shorter than this. So I don't care how long it is, so just copy everything. As I write asterisk, font family, Rubik Bubbles, comma, cursive. Now, if you know how to work with fonts in CSS, then you can choose whatever font family you want. But I just like Rubik's Bubbles, so I'm going to choose it. Now write P call, which stands for global color, cornflower blue, and then border rad, which stands for radius, global. You already know what it means. It is going to be 10 px. So then write .c. It's going to have a border radius of 20 pixels. Position, relative, and then left of 25%. Reload. Now you see that this is lefty lefty and not righty righty. For the H1, just write style equals text align center. Pretty good, if I want to say the least. But anyways, now that we've done that, we can write asterisk with a box shadow 0020px RGBA 0,0,0,0.5. Font size 20px. Whoa, slow everything down a bit. What is this rubbish going on here? Well, that is all the styles we've added. Well, this does make it look a bit better, but it looks kind of crazy. So to fix that craziness, write H2 text align center. We're just going to align it to the center as you see right now. A border radius of the variable we made before, border rad global, and a padding of 40 pixels with a width of 520 pixels. 520 pixels, not 530 pixels. And then I'm going to write at include bg call, and then crimson, RGB 65, 5,17. I'm also going to add a border of 2.5 pixels solid, and then copy this and paste it into here. Pretty good. Oh, and don't forget to put semicolon. That's the most crucial part of CSS. What is this? Oh, I forgot to define the function. To create functions in Sass, you have to use mixins. So to do that, write bg call, bg, call. Background color is $call, while the color is $bg. Oh wait, it's actually background color $bg and color $call. Sorry for the mix-up. Now we have a big, bulgy, red thingamabob that's rounded around the edges. Yay. But this only fixes one problem, not all the other problems we have going on here. So, write a TD, and this TD will have a padding of 25 pixels. Whoa, now it's become much more bulkier. It's also going to have a transition of 0.5s because, you guessed it, we're going to be adding hover animations. Oh, and also has this cool entry effect, which is pretty cool. And also give it a border radius of border rad global, that same variable, all over again. Now, if you look closely, you see that everything has a border, but that will be more apparent when we style it more. Give it a font size of 25 pixels. and then at include bg col semicolon, don't forget to put that, g col, comma, darken, g col 50%. So now you see the border radius not only becoming much more apparent, but this looks much more 3D'er and cooler. So basically, if you've not watched my previous video, then darken, it just darkens the color. And this is the amount it darkens the color. Now if I change it to 100%, it's going to be completely black. And black is a scary color, and we don't want that. Then write at empty, and then use the bg call function again. This time use gray and the same thing, except that we don't use darken, instead we use dark gray, another color. Save, and now you see that the TD tags that are empty are now gray, as if they were washed out of existence. So now write and dot active, and then include the function again. Geez, we're really using this custom made function a lot. And then write green yellow, normal load green. Now you see that it does nothing since you haven't give anything a class of active. Now listen to me, because the one you want to give a class of active is the day we're currently in. Now I'm in November 11, so I'm going to give 11 a class of active. So now I'm going to scroll down to 11 and give this a class of active. Now it clearly shows that I'm in November 11. So anyways, now that we've done this, it is time for some more styling. Yay! I forgot to tell you what this and does. Well, this and is used for, so you know, like styling this TD. This and can use things that use one semicolon or a double semicolon, like these. Now you'd understand what I'm saying if you have a basic knowledge of Sass. But anyways, wait, and hover, padding 40px, which means big. Also going to add a filter which makes it brighter by 110%. Might seem a bit little if you ask me. And now you see where that transition we added really comes in. And also don't tell me you forgot that this even existed. But anyways, this transition 0.5 has made it so that it will have a smooth transition between the first phase and the second phase, or you can say the first state and the second state. Now if we comment this out using CSS comment, which look like this, now you see that there is no smooth transition between the two states. Now depending on who you are, you may like this more, but I prefer the transition. And also, this is how CSS comments look like. And this is how Sass comments look like. Well, not really, because these are mostly two of the same thing, except that this one can edit multiple lines, well, this one can only edit one line. So anyways, enough of comments. No, not me commenting, the CSS comments. So now it's time to finally style the table header with a font size of 25 pixels, the greatest size to ever exist. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. It's still pretty boring. So now go to the table and give it a border radius of about 20 pixels. Now it's more rounder, if you can see that. Then also give it a background color of RGB 73, 108, 172. Nice dark cornflowery color thing. But anyways, you see that this November 2022 is kind of falling off. So to fix that, I'm going to change its width until it is right. First I'm going to try 670 pixels, which almost gets it, and then 740 pixels. Oh yes, the perfect size. So anyways, if you didn't see me, I changed the width of this H2 to 740 pixels. So now we have a beautiful calendar thing. But sadly it isn't responsive, so whenever the date changes, you have to write everything manually by yourself. But if you want to do that anyways, that is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel ObaCode. Bye!